everyone. It's Master Wong here today. It's another beautiful day today. The sun coming out. Summer coming up. Summer is coming out now. And today it's a beautiful Tuesday. And some of you watching through this. It's because it's a self-defense free basic thing that you need to learn about self-defense that will change your life. Now, as you know, when you're going out, a lot of time this sort of like the sun coming out. A lot of people love it so much because they've been locked down for so long. They haven't been out yet. So that's why they're coming out. They love to have a few drinks and everything else. And that particular event, you going out and do whatever you're doing, that will change everything in your life if you don't understand really what's going on. So the first thing, that's the most important thing you need to realize. Any form of self-defense, all the movement, technique, anything you'll be doing, practice, everything that you're thinking you can able to do, and everything else, you smacking a nut, grab them, rip them out, and shoving people's face. All this movement here is not going to work if you have been drinking a lot and your head is over the place. You won't be able to do any kind of movement because you've been like drunk. Okay, it's a nightmare. Second thing is, when you're going out, have a good time. The last thing in your mind is thinking about somebody gonna hurt you, bust you up. But you don't realize it's time, place, and a method of attack. They're coming in, you coming out in the wrong time, wrong place, and then using different method to attacking you. Why? It's because everybody out there been drinking so much, and you get on their face, they just don't like it, and that's where they're gonna attack you. And you're not gonna prepare for it. You're not gonna know what's going on, and that is a big problem. The number one thing, the first thing to learn to understand is awareness. Identify the situation to know what's going on before it's gonna happen. Because if you don't keep an eye and see what's going on, then when it happens, it's too damn late because you're not gonna able to know what's going on. You're not gonna stand somewhere and you're gonna able to do this perfect movement onto the jaw and start to knock them out and start to give them. It's gonna be hard. Okay, so awareness is the number one priority. Second thing you need to learn to understand, when you're aware what's going on, then you need to know if you see things not right, okay, you need to understand it. This person here will give you a problem. You need to have a look at it, the size of him. Is he big like this? Okay, when you see him big like this, you're gonna thought, man, this guy, it will have a strong punch, and if he can land you the perfect punch in your face, you won't be able to suck any more titty from your mama anymore, ever again. Why? Because they're so strong, they knock you out straight away. So you need to see the sign, the problem he got here, you got here, okay? Then you got to identify what sort of thing, the tool you're going to use to able to dealing with that. So you're going to punching them, okay, using elbow, you're going to attacking the eyeball, attacking the throat, or attacking the going. So you need to identify that quickly when the time comes. And then when you see this sort of thing, the last thing you need to learn to understand, when you see this sort of thing, it's happening, and you know that you're not going to be able to identify the situation already, but you know you're not going to be able to do anything because this guy is like a monster. Big, strong like the monster, the one that I'm talking about on my book here, the guy called Massive like John. Big guy like this coming in, and they walk in and he bash this person in, pop it like boom, boom, bash him in, grab in the throat, put him in. So he like passing out. He won't be able to do anything because he's too big. So when you see this happening and you understand that, you know what's going on, you need to make sure you run fast. Okay, that's the thing. You run, you're moving, you exercise, you get the hell out of the situation. You go home, you can do whatever you need to do at home. You can go home and suck in your mama titty if you want. You can do whatever you like, but get your ass out there. Okay, so this is a free thing you need to learn to understand. So let me summary up for you so you know. The first thing you need to learn is awareness. Okay, keep your eye on everything. Okay, just like one of the guy here, Marvin, when I'm talking about into the event change everything, it's because you need to be aware, because he's aware of what's going on, that people there. But the problem is he tried to distract them, but because they follow them, it's a big problem. Okay, they're gonna bash them up because you not got any kind of tool with you. So awareness, keep an eye on them. If they're coming this way, you move it that way. If you're on your face of you don't want any problem, you need to get out there. Second thing you need to learn is see him. Is he big? If he's small, is he got any weakness on him? And then you can identify that, then you know what sort of tool you need to deploy to able to get the job done. Okay, so if you're going to get into that situation. And the last thing you need to learn, when you see that, like this one here, and you got problem, and you see the situation, and you know that you're not going to be able to do anything.
If some of you haven't been to my website yet, this is my website, masterwong.tv. Okay, when you get to here, you can using this messenger to message me whatever you need to ask me about. Become so much easier. I keep this website simple for you. Okay, if you want to become instructor, click here to know more about instructor choosing the style. And if you want to become the student, click here and you go in there to find out more about the student. That will take you different stages, and it's simple and easy. Okay, have a look around, spend some time on it, and you know you will love it. Now get your ass back to training.
The best thing to do is run, exercise your feet, get the hell out of there. Okay, so that's the three things you need to learn to make sure you survive on this summer. And if you're not learning that, understanding the basic of this, it's going to be a nightmare. So, like I mentioned, I have this mention about it. Read through this book here that I provide for you. This is a storytelling, so it educate you by keep your mind in the right place when you're in that situation, so you know it's your preparation. Get ready, so when you engage in that situation, you know exactly what to do. Because the worst thing is when you get in a situation, you don't know what to do, and that's where the problem will be arrived. Okay, and that's all it is. Into our training, I'm talking about this. It's very simple. It's the same thing, three things. They're going to attack you: time, place, and the method of attack. That's what they're going to use against you. For you to overcome the situation, to know what to do and stuff like that, you need to deploy the basic thing: surprise, speed, and violence of action, to be able to overwhelm the situation and get the hell out of there and go home. Hopefully you get home and you can got a job to suck some ditty. Otherwise it can be a nightmare. Okay, that's why it's cool and it's good, and the tools stay. Have some fun, have a little bit of fun here, enjoy what you got in the day, the summer coming out, and do whatever you do. Underneath this video here, I got all the information for you, to the book and stuff like that, to get into doing, to get one in Amazon, and also onto my website. Check it out, the link below, and I will see you all later. Any question, anything, that comment below here, and I will be here to answer you. And some of you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe to me before your enemy do. Otherwise your enemy will know all this technique. It's gonna be nightmare out.